Welcome back.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple, the place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation? The breach is widening! I've got to close this now! Almost there! I just need a minute to...
Harry! Harry! Grab my hand!
Can't reach! I'm slipping! Ah! The Vaadwaur are making a new push into the system, and we could use your help. The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar, but you know the Vaadwaur. They're relentless.
Okay, let me preface this by saying there are huge spoilers with this. This is part of the 5-year anniversary event, and it's called Dust to Dust. But it picks up on the storyline that happens with the expansion leveling up to level 60. So there's this whole Kabali section in there, and this picks up on the ending of that storyline. So, stop watching. And this is sort of like a tease here, but stop watching if you don't like spoilers and you haven't completed that. I could care less about spoilers. I can read the back of the very last page of a book and find out who lived, who died, and what happened, and still read the book all the way through. Doesn't bother me. Which works perfect for gaming, because I am very blessed to have people that like to help and, you know, like with gaming and tell me stuff, and I could care less about spoilers. So anyway, this is with the 5-year anniversary. So again, this is spoilers. Now, that scene that you saw, this is why I said this is sort of a teaser, is because that picks up off of, if I remember correctly, an episode from the TV show where there's some I'm not even going to say anything. So because I don't want to spoil anything. So later on, as we get into the storyline, and one has obviously made the decision that they don't care about spoilers, I will definitely talk about it more. But you may have noticed that I'm level 31, and you may have noticed this is a new ship, and I don't see how you could have not noticed that I can't fly this thing. So what happened with all the missions, right? Well, ironically, I'm not that far ahead in missions right now. I was doing those duty officer missions, and just by doing those, just logging in, doing them, and logging out, logging in, doing them, and logging out, I gained a couple of levels way before this expansion came out. So you're going to see that I really didn't miss a lot. It's just that I, all of a sudden, boom, have a lot of levels. That's why. Okay.
Thank you for arriving so quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vaadwaur fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vaadwaur have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. no one can enter the temple, and the Vadwar are seizing control of the surrounding area.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transport. My team and I will go down first and secure the area. See you there. Voyager is currently on a high-priority operation in Vadwar-controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position. Whatever they're doing, Tuvok says it's important, but that's all I know.
My officers and I will join you. The Samsar will return to the dock with a small repair team, but I'm sending the majority of my crew to the city. We cannot allow the Vadwar to take control of it as well. Our flagship will be of no use to us if the planet is lost.
Okay. So we can be...
The Kabali forces are spread thin, and the Vadwar are making a push toward the temple. If I may, I have a suggestion for our plan of attack. Hanshin Jatanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My away team will move to the opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there. While they're holding their flanks, your team and I will push through the center and strike the Vadwar in the temple courtyard. Your thoughts?
None. My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up with you before the final assault.
Okay. This is looking really good so far. Definitely has that feel of a TV episode. And there's enough specialness in it to set it off and make it unique as an event so far.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vadwar attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push?
Sure.
There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
So you recommend normal?
Are you sure you want all of us to attack the temple?
Actually, no.
There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, are you sure you want my team to leave you and Captain Kim to assault the temple?
Yes, because I have a death wish. One of the things that I noticed is that the combat in the game, and I'm not saying this is true all the way through, but you've seen in my videos where the combat has been very easy. So I didn't want to be over ambitious and do hard, very hard, but I'd like to have a little challenge here, so we'll see. I like the fact that they made it so that you can have a choice on what type of, what kind of difficulty you want. And I think, I don't hold anything against anyone that decided to go normal. Not by any means. But I wanted to see what would happen. Because I figure with taking the middle route, you'd have an idea what hard was, and you'd have the hardest difficulty was, and then you'd have an idea of what, would it be like to be easier. This, I think, is perfect. At least for my gear, my weapons. I have not, you see that skill thing blinking up in the corner there. I have not assigned all of my skill points. I have not been very proactive about gear and weapons and all of that, so that's why I made the choice that I did. And I like it. It was challenging, but not overly so, and not a cakewalk. So do what's best for you based on, the stuff that you have for your characters. But now that we've assaulted the temple, let's see what Kim has to say.
The temple is secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vaadwaur didn't break in either. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple's security system. It shouldn't have done this.
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vaadwaur. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter, and your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Okay. There must be a reason why you want us to go in alone.
At least all the Vaadwaur here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kabali lost control of their security systems.
Things are about to get real. I'll just say that. And again, this is picking up from the end of the expansion.
That's not right. According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was me? But the name on it is Ketten. Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. Hold on. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something. That's me. But from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Ketten, you have to calm down. My name is Jetlaya. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait, come back!
Jetlaya. And me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Voyager, this is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
That was me. From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And they're turning him, into a Kabali. They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, Jetlaya, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this. Jetlaya is my friend. I knew her as Lindsay Ballard. She was an engineer on Voyager. We went to the academy together. She taught me how to ice skate. We studied together and shared peanut butter sandwiches. And I was more than a little in love with her. Lindsay died on an away mission. The Kabali found her body, revived her, gave her a second life. But she still remembered Voyager. She tried to come back, but rebirth does more than rewrite your genetics. It changes who you are. Lindsay was different. She was Kabali. Eventually, she was convinced she should embrace that part of her. She left Voyager with her new family, and I never saw her again. When I was posted to Kabali Prime, I wanted to talk to her, just to see how she was. She didn't respond to my messages. Now I know why. A lot of strange things happened on Voyager's trip through the Delta Quadrant. During our second year here, the ship and everyone on it were duplicated. It was a freak accident, an encounter with a subspace divergence field we still can't completely explain. But two Voyagers, sharing the same point in space-time, It was a recipe for disaster. We tried to cooperate, to find some way to save both ships, but I'm from the duplicate ship. Captain Janeway sacrificed it so one Voyager could survive. The other, Harry, was killed in a hull breach before that happened. Captain Janeway sent me and Ensign Wildman's baby to his Voyager before she self-destructed our ship. It made sense at the time. I'm Harry Kim. I have all my memories, my knowledge, same as him. We were exactly alike in every way. Except one of us got to keep living, and the other one didn't. It's changed all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali ship must have found his body floating in space. It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but Lindsay might have remembered our coordinates when we were duplicated and known where to start looking. They must have spent decades reconstructing him and putting him through their rebirth process. I don't know whether to be impressed or horrified. Think I'll go with both. If you want to get technical, Harry and I are the same person. We have the same memories, the same knowledge. We both hate the cold, and we love music, and we both like mushrooms and onions on pizza. And we share a soul, I guess you could say, if you go for that sort of thing. Quantum duplication is a difficult thing to summarize. It's only happened a few times. I don't even understand it, and I wouldn't be alive without it. I'll be okay. A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do, and this certainly applies. From what we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Kabali's 6-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into it. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender. Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
All right, I'll talk to him.
What is the Romulan Star Empire doing out here? Did the caretaker bring you out here too? I'm with the USS Voyager, under the command of Captain Catherine Janeway. I know your people haven't always been on the best terms with the Federation, but you're going to need friends out here. Voyager's been in the Delta Quadrant for 2 years now. If we work together, maybe we can get home.
Do I look like Kabali to you?
That's a relief. How long has your ship been out here? Have you found anything that might... I'm just happy someone heard my signal. I'm deep down in the catacombs now. Let me just go ahead and... Wait. Your signal is coming from inside the building. Stay away!
Oh, good
You're one of
Lord.
them! He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaudouar tunnels that even the Kabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Kabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaudouar attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is. I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other me. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaudouar.
For this to be a high priority, sensitive, time-sensitive thing, man, the conversations on this thing are long. I mean, it's good. Because, I mean, it's Harry Kim. You know what I mean? But, wow. Chitty, 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 chitty. Okay, there we go.
I know you're confused, but you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect expect me to trust a shapeshifter?
Oh, he's not going to respond? Okay. Shapeshifter. Now that's an interesting theory. If I do say so myself.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
The circuits are completely fried. Let's find another door.
Okay, let's go in here. What on earth? I'm supposed to go through these?
Huh. It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of the room. I'll stay here and do what I can to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past them to shut them down. Now, let's see. It's been 32 years, Harry. You...
So did I.
I don't feel dead!
Alright, let's do this.
The Kabali brought you back. But to do so, they had to change your DNA. Make you Kabali.
Oh, I think I can
Liar!
go.
You
Wait.
can't just change someone like that. It's not possible! I didn't think it was possible either. But it is.
So I can stay in this middle one.
So I died and got better and you... what? Took over my life? In a manner of speaking, but it was my life too. Liar! You're working with the Vidians!
You're not helping, Harry Kim. Okay.
There aren't any Vidians here. You have to let us
go,
help.
go, 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 go. Oh, come on.
You steal my life and now you want to help me? Why should I believe that? Because it's the truth. Ha! Haven't caught up to me yet, and I will get back to Voyager.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, what's the pattern?
You can't contact Voyager. It's not safe. For them. Or for
How
you.
long do they talk?
You keep saying that, but you won't tell me why. Just let us get to you. We need to talk.
Finally.
Haven't reached me yet. Having trouble with
No,
those defense
bitch,
systems?
I'm about to knock you out. Just so you shut up. Jesus. Okay.
Good work. We should
Where the
keep
hell
moving.
did you come from?
Harry!
Jetlaya, are you okay? How did... General Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd
Busted.
send you.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Ketan. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only ones who can help him.
Okay, I see how this is going.
We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who can help him. We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. We're the only ones who The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was. Yes, he doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but he still thinks it's 32 years ago, Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Ketan started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him. Action item 238. Resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it? I'm not familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous. However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Ketan finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
Ketan is a danger to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
We could kill him. Just make life so much easier. Just kill him off.
Just let me get back to Voyager!
What the hell is that?
It looks like this used to be a server room of sorts, but it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage, and it's massive. 900-year-old Vaadwaur technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this. I'm sure Jedliah and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze. Jedliah and I will keep Ketan from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position. Think I can make you a door? Wait here.
You can make me a door. If you can make me a door, why can't you make me a path straight to the thing?
You're good to go. I'll monitor the area from here.
Okay. The replayability.
It could. Drop the maze. Let us talk to you.
Of this.
I'm not ready for that. Not yet.
Having to do this more than once? Oh, hell no.
I'm so sorry about what happened to you. But all this is just making it worse.
Look at all of that.
Maybe it is.
I can't jump up there. Yeah, look at all of that.
So let us help you.
Okay.
The only thing I want is to get back to Voyager. I'll figure all this out once I'm home.
And they talk the whole time. Oh, God. I'm so sick of his whining. Okay. And of course, here they are. How the hell did they catch up like that? Man. Well, of course, I got on the other side, dropped the thing. Now, yeah. So they had the easy route. I'm sorry. That maze. I don't like puzzles in my MMO. Oh, man. I just want to kill things. Particularly the Kabari. Not the Kabari.
It's not working. But if I do this,
Him.
maybe I can buy some time.
But if you notice, it seems like he's progressing. with his rebirth.
We have him. Ketten, cornered. Without those platforms, though, we have no way to reach him. It's insane. He's manipulating these old defense systems like he's in a Captain Proton Hollow.
We have command codes that allow us to interface with the older Vaadwaur technology, and we've never seen the need to replace systems that still work. But it looks like Ketten has made some modifications. I'll need to override his changes. The best I can do right now is to expose the central power cores behind each platform.
English, please.
Yes, it does. Ketten will be monitoring for any changes in the platform's functionality. But I can modify the central power cores to react to energy weapons. If you shoot the cores, you'll be able to power up the platforms and force them open. But you'll only have a short window before he resets them. If we want to do this, Jetlaya and I will stay here to keep trying to seize control of the network back from Ketten. And there's still that matter of the field protecting him. When the Kabali first found this room, the old Vaadwaur EPS systems were too degraded to handle all the power. They installed regulators throughout the area as a stopgap measure until they could replace the conduits. Basically, it meant that even if one conduit failed, the network would stay active. Those regulators are still in place, and we can use them to get to Ketten. Jetlaya has command codes we can use to overload the regulators. The chain overload will generate a wave of power that will build until it overloads the generators Ketten is using to maintain the field protecting him. Get these codes into 4 of the consoles and it will short out the field. Once he's distracted, Jetlaya and I can reset the platforms to their normal state. One last thing. Jetlaya and I can run this program 3 different ways. The one that would buy you the most time before the platforms are reduced also takes the most of our attention. There's also a balanced option, or, if you don't like either of those, I can spend most of my time trying to counter Ketten's plans. What do you want us to do? Whatever we choose will determine how difficult it will be for you going forward. Are you certain you want us to focus our efforts on keeping the platforms operational? This will give you about 8 seconds after you activate the platforms before Ketten deactivates them. Give us a few more seconds.
Yeah, I'm about puzzled out right now. I just want to blow things up. Alright, here's the problem that I have with this whole storyline. Jetlaya, however, Lindsay, whatever her name is, she was in love with Kim. So basically what she decided to do when she found his body was to rebirth him and gave him no choice as to whether he wanted that or not because of her love for him. That's what I think. And I think I'd like to kill her. I know that's a reoccurring theme. But I do. I mean, she had no right to do that. These people have no right to do that. You don't get to decide whether somebody lives or dies. You have no... It's not... Oh, shit. That's what I get for ranting. Oh, at least I don't have to start all the way at the beginning. Okay, I went and got something to eat because I take it back. I've been at this I don't know how long. So yeah, my apologies, but I had to get something to eat. So, what am I supposed to do? If I jump down, will I die? Where's... Oh, okay. I have to shoot those things? Yeah, so anyway, that's what I think her deal is. And I think she's wrong. What they did, I think, is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then 32 years and now he's waking up and he's all confused. I do have to jump. Okay. Let's do this one. Alright, let's go. The replayability of this, there is absolutely no way. This one I wouldn't mind doing, and the first one I wouldn't mind doing, but that maze? Yeah, no. There's just no way. No way. The rewards are not inspiring enough.
You're too late. I'm getting back to Voyager, no matter
Look at
what.
that. Yeah, and I don't even know what the rewards are. That maze is a pain in the butt. I mean, unless there's a beautiful new ship at the end of this.
This is bad. Ketten used Jedliah's command codes to access the Kabali flagship in orbit and transport himself to the bridge. Not only that, but he has Voyager's coordinates. If he goes there, the Vaadwaur will see it as an act of war. We'll lose Ketten, the Kabali flagship, and probably Voyager too. Exactly. We have to stop that ship.
I'm coming too. I helped find Ketten's body. I've watched over him during the rebirth process. It's my responsibility to help him now. Please, you must let me do this. I need to fix the mistakes I've made.
I told you to stay away! Why won't you listen? I'm going to find Voyager, and I won't let you stop me. I can arm this ship. Don't make me do it. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you keep trying to stop me from getting back to Voyager. You're not giving me a choice. Computer, arm all weapons and fire!
Look how much he's transitioned in this short period of time. I am going to learn how to fly this ship. I just got it. I haven't had it that long. And it turns... it turns a lot better than the other ones. And these ships are more maneuverable than the Federation side, although I didn't get high enough on the Federation side to be able to compare level per level. But, yeah. So, please excuse my wobbly ship. And, oh, one of the things that came with this update is that all the icons are different. I don't know what any of these things are, so I'm just having a clicky fest right now. So, please reserve your comments on Tyme. Why didn't you click blah, 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 blah? Because I jumped right into this, and it was like, oh, crap, all of the icons. Yeah. Oh, he's gone to warp. What? He is an annoying piece of shit.
What was that? Like a disruption beam. He scrambled all of our systems for a second or two and then went to warp. This is not good. He set a course for Voyager. His warp drive's damaged, though. He's only going warp 6, and I don't think he can push the engines any harder. Not without an engineering team. I know we can catch him. Then we just have to convince him to stop.
Never gets old. Oh, this is slick. We're in warp.
Give me one good reason why I can't contact Voyager. They're not on any secret mission in enemy territory. I found them. They're in something called Krenim space. I don't even know who the Krenim are. Voyager is trying to get home.
Because
Just
I
like
said so. Good reason. Here's another one.
Quit trying to confuse me. I know what year it is. I know who
Really?
my captain is. Ketten's not responding to hails. But I think if I use the deflector dish to emit a pulse-tachyon beam, I can disrupt his engines and force him out of warp. But he's going to be expecting something like that, which is why I'll distract him with a bit of a light show while you send the real thing from your ship.
That's another thing that doesn't make any sense. With all this computer mumbo-jumbo and reconfiguring, are you trying to tell me that he hasn't seen a date yet? Really? Come on.
He's out of warp and arming weapons. Get ready.
Oh, good. Let's blow him up. I think that's a good thing. Take him out of his misery, because this was obviously not a change that he wanted. He didn't want this, and it sucks. It sucks. And if I remember vaguely, didn't Riker have a double at some point? That's another thing. Now that I'm Rant City after that maze puzzle. All those times they said, you cannot do anything to mess up the timeline. And this shit was going down? Come on now. There was nothing that I could have done that messed up the timeline more than this. Holy cow. Makes you wonder who else is in their little pods, you know? And how long they've been doing this. I am going to, after I finish this mission, I'm going to actually look up some episodes and see what I can find out about them because I'm heated now. That little maze mission thing. Whew. And usually I don't, like I said, I just don't. There's time for puzzles because I love puzzles. This is the weird thing. But I don't like puzzles interfering with me blowing up and killing stuff. It's weird. I don't know. But yeah, that puzzle is what will stop me from, and I guess it's possible if you run it enough, you'll just know where to go and what to do and everything. I ain't the one. I'll focus on leveling instead.
I'm sending you the transporter coordinates for the Samsar's bridge.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Prey, you are in Herosian space. And that is an interesting ship. We have heard rumors about the corpse collectors and their new toys. But this is Herosian space. Leave now and leave the ship as a trophy. We will see how perhaps. But wounded prey can be amusing as well. Or maybe I'll strip it and display its bones as a warning to intruders.
Or you can kiss my ass because I'm about to kill you. Man, you shouldn't have come up now. You messed with the wrong one at the wrong time. I just got through doing a maze that I didn't feel like doing. Oh man, did you mess up with the wrong one. You're gonna die. But you know, when I was looking at him, he looked like he should be in Mass Effect. I know that's a completely different world. But didn't he look mass effective? Mass effective. Wow. I just made up a word. Mass effective.
The ship is disabled. Sensors are showing the repair teams are trapped in several rooms on board, but they are otherwise unharmed. Ketten's on the bridge alone. If I could talk to him, maybe I could convince him to come back home. There's no one who understands all he's going through like I do. Ketten's already been reborn. He is Kobali. If he doesn't come with us, he'll be alone. Whatever memories he has of his old life will continue to fracture and fade. Who's going to take him then? Would you? Does he belong back on Earth, a world he won't even remember? We're his family. We'll accept him
Liar.
no matter what. And that will be his decision to make. My father found me when I was lost and confused and trying to fit into a life on Voyager that wasn't mine anymore. He helped me understand what it is to be Kobali. I'm going to try to do that for Ketten. He thinks we're monsters, but we're not. We love him so much. We wanted him to be a part of our lives.
I'm going to. I have to see Ketten face to face. It's time to talk this out.
Why is it that she remembers?
Maybe you should talk to him first. Try to calm him down. He's not in the mood to listen to Harry or me.
She remembers everything. So what's up with him that he's gonna forget everything? You lying bitch.
Why are you trying so hard to keep me from getting home? I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Why do I look like this? Like them?
Look at that transition, yo.
I saw the stardate. What happened? How do I get back to Voyager? To my time? How do I get back to my life?
I wish I could, but you died, dude.
I died? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? You're taking my memories from me. I won't forget. I can't forget Voyager. I cannot forget my friends.
Ask her how she's able to remember everything.
Ketten, you have to stop this. If you contact Voyager, you'll I'm done listening to you. I just want to go home. I want my life back. The life you stole from me.
I understand. I wanted to be Ensign Lindsay Ballard. I loved my life, my friends, you. And then I died. And that life was gone. I tried to get it back, but I would have been living a lie.
So I should just give up who I am?
No, I'm saying that life ended. But now you have a chance to live a new one. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Action item 478. Help my best friend own the day. Every day.
Even with everything I've done?
Forgiven. We don't hold grudges against family.
I can't tell you what to do, Ketten, but the Kabali will be there for you. And I'll do whatever I can to help. Would you tell me what happened? Voyager, and how you got home. About Mom and Dad and Libby. I think I want to know. Of course I can.
My tune looks like, oh, just get this over with.
Thank you for your help. Ketten's going to have a new life with us. A long and happy one where he can be whoever he wants to be. My people have been outsiders for so long. The other species don't understand us or what we have to do to survive. We want to reach out to them. Be a part of the Quadrant again. If Ketten decides he wants to leave Kabali Prime at some point, that's his choice. He can even rejoin Starfleet. But we will always be his family.
I'm happy for Ketten. He gets a second chance at life. A different one than what he had planned, but that's the way life is. When I graduated from the academy, I never thought I'd spend 7 years lost in the Delta Quadrant. Didn't think it would take me as long as it did to get my own command. Didn't think Lindsay and I would never... That's all in the past now. And it's made me the man I am today. Just like Ketten will be the man he's supposed to be. I'm not letting the Kabali completely off the hook, though. Cunell told me there wouldn't be any more secrets, and then they kept this from me. If the Kabali want to be a part of the Delta Quadrant community, they need to be more forthcoming about who they're adding to their families. These men and women aren't getting a choice. Maybe rebirth is a gift, but it's a gift people should have the right to reject.
Exactly. So I guess that's it. Oh, energize. I love that.
Ketten has been sent back to Kabali Prime to finish the process of rebirth. In the meantime, the Kabali have agreed to make their list of currently held bodies public knowledge. Anyone who wishes for their dead not to be turned into Kabali will have the body returned to them. Thank you for all your help with this. This was very personal for me to deal with, and I'm glad I had someone like you at my side to help me through it.
And that's it for this one. I actually like the episode. I didn't really care for that puzzle, but hey, this was good to celebrate their 5th anniversary. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know if you like the video or not. Thank you for sharing and liking the videos. It allows me to do what I love, and I would not be able to do it without you. I think I'm going to skip the uniform. Ooh, and another level.
Commander.
Links are in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next one.